Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss hybris data model. Hybrid, hybris data model. Okay. So when we talk about data model, so there would be something called database. Database. And when we talk about database, so always will be there table, and table will have rows and column, basically records. Table will have records. Data model in hybris. So database, tables, records. So we'll discuss all this concept, but this is not hybris data model is not regular data model which used to be done in traditional database, because data model is designed by DBA, not as a front-end developer. I mean a Java developer. That data model is designed by your database developer or database administrator. But in hybris, as a hybris developer, we need to design or model it. Understood? Okay, good. Okay, so everything, entire data model is based out of an XML file, based out of one XML file called items.xml. So basically what you will do here, so this items.xml is playing a very important role in order to model your data. So here it's called declarative way of doing data model. So everything is you need to declare in XML file. That's why it's called declarative way of doing data model. Okay, so I'll show you that XML file. So name, just remember for now, call items.xml. So before proceeding this, we need to understand why they named as items.xml. Why hybris people named as items.xml. So in hybris everything is item. Keep in mind, in hybris everything is item. Everything is item. Just remember. Okay, in hybris everything is item. Now, okay, so everything is item, but what is item? So item is nothing but object. If you simulate this item with Java, so basically it's nothing but object, instance. Okay, item is nothing but instance, object of what? There is something called type. What is type? I'll tell you. So everything is in is item in Hybris. An item is nothing but object or instance of what? Instance of type. Okay, it's clear. Okay, I'll draw one diagram for you, will understand. Okay, or here itself I can give. Okay, say insert saves destroyed. I need to insert design saves. I need one more here. Okay, so I have two things here. I need to declare two things here. Okay, so in Java we'll have class, and then we have object. Similarly, here I'll have type and then item. Clear? Now, so this is basically your Java class. I'll say Java. This one is Hybris. Okay, so Java will have class, an instance of this class is nothing but object. In Hybris we have type, and instance of type is item. Clear? Okay, good. So now we understood what is item, what is type. Okay, and there is something file would be there name as items.xml, and it's a declarative way of doing the data model. So from this what we can conclude is I need to there would be one XML file. In that XML file we need to declare what we need to declare, that data which is going to be model in our database. Understood? Good. So when we talk about database, so there definitely something will be called database. So we need to understand which and all database supported by Hybris. So all major RDBMS are supported by Hybris. So when I say major, so definitely comes into mind Oracle, MySQL, okay, then a Microsoft Server, SQL Server, okay, Microsoft SQL Server, then SAP HANA, okay, SAP HANA. So these all database RDBMS database are supported by Hybris, but which is default one? But default is your default database is your HSQL database. So default means if you do not have any database, so pretty much you can use HSQL database. So for that you don't need to install anything. This comes with Hybris. Package, Hybris suites. Okay. So if you don't have in your local system any database installed, pretty much you can install Hybris and it's ready to use database. So you can proceed with your development task. But for production, for production purpose, you need to have any of this database. HSQL you cannot go with production. Okay, that is fine. Okay, understood. Now next. So in this we understood this, like we need to have either of this database or this one. So my case, guys, I have installed Oracle database in my local. So if you see here, I have Oracle database, and this is my SQL developer. Okay, Oracle SQL for basically this is client for it's for interface. Okay, so but it's database, Oracle database. Okay, so in order to connect your database, any database, which is the file where you need to do the modification, okay, so that you can connect. Basically database details you need to give. There is a properties file, so you need to mention in properties file. So that properties name is database. I'll say properties file name is your local dot properties or project dot properties. Okay, so but what is best practices to define database properties? Okay, that is called your local dot properties. So what is the difference between local and project dot properties? I'll discuss later, but keep in mind we can define both places, but recommendation is defining local dot properties file. That's why I marked as a bold. Okay, so let me open this local dot properties file, my local dot properties file. So pretty much you can see that database your Oracle thing, Express edition. This is driver class, username, password. Clear? So this is the place where you connect with your database. So all the database setting, username, password, credential, driver class, all those things will be mentioned over here. Okay. That's cool. Now we understood hybris, item and type. So I need to create one type in this class. Okay, I need to create item type. So how will create that? So for that reason, we know that place is items.xml. Let me open any items.xml. Okay, items.xml. So I already have this. See this file name, guys. See this file name. Let me copy of this properties file name. Go to properties, copy the file name. I'll just paste it for your reference. So name is, see here, items.xml. What about this training code? So the naming convention is for every, in hybrid there is something called extension. Okay, I'll explain this later. So extension will have one file under resources. Under resources there will be one file, name will your items.xml, but the naming convention you are seeing, see this is my extension, name is training core, then inside resources I have this file. So items.xml will be there, but before that there will be something appended, something gets appended. So that is nothing but your extension name. This is extension name hyphen items.xml. That is what I am saying. So each extension will have resources, and under resources will have extension name. I'll say extension underscore name hyphen then items.xml. Just you need to remember this. Okay, so in my case training is extension name, so training hyphen extension items.xml. Okay, cool. Now what I'll do, I'll create one item for you. Okay, so let's say I'll give any random number, say any item. Code will be like your Java class, so give any name you suggest, or I can suggest. Okay, so if we say hybris demo, so my Java class name is hybris demo. So same thing here, I need to give something called Java class. I'll explain this later. So for timing, just keep in mind hybris demo. Here table name, what when something called a deployment. Okay, table. So see this tag is a table. So when it goes to database, what would be the name of your table? Okay, so I'll say hybris demo table, and this type code. So basically for timing, you just remember, I'll tell you later. Okay, type code is fixed or reserve, you can say 0 to 10,000 you cannot use. It's reserved by Hybris. If you give, it will give build fail error. Okay, so it will throw an error. So that also I'll show you. Okay, that also I'll show you. So for keep in mind, so we cannot use 0 to 10,000. Okay, so for that I'll say I'll give anything. Okay, let's say 5 1 2 3 6. No, yeah, but maximum they have defined. Maximum you can go up to, I think, 3 to 6 to 7, I guess. Yes, so this is maximum. Okay, so you cannot go beyond that. So I cannot give that 5. So I'll give 32101. So this is allowed. Okay, so the moment I'll give, let's say, more than that, which I have typed, right? So let's say, let me copy this, and if I'll paste it here, if I paste it here, so if I'll paste it here, just a second, Control Z. If I'll paste it here, so till here is fine. So the moment I'll increase it, it's still taking probably that value. I'm 7 to 6, I guess. 3 to 7 to 6 or something was there, like 7 to 6. Some range is there. So that range exact figure. Just a second. Let me cross verify that. Three to 7 6 3 to correct only. Whatever I have written, 3 to 7. Then 6 7. Sorry, 3 to 7. 6 7. Okay, this is your maximum. So that's why it's taking. Okay, there is no error. 3 2 7 6 7. This is your maximum. Okay, so this you can use. Beyond this you cannot use. See, the moment it's become red, so you cannot use. So just I'll say give 0. Okay, now I'll simply this hybris demo. We'll say attribute name is student something name. Okay, and batch number. I'm keeping very simple, guys. I'm keeping very simple. Okay, so I'm giving my class is my hybris class. Basically from this it will get one class generated. The class name would be your hybris demo. Okay, and there will be properties called student name and batch number. So this class will have 2 attributes. Let's go ahead and build it. And okay, let it build. So meanwhile we can convert something. So in item item type. Okay, we are saying there will be code will be your class name, Java class name. Code will be your Java class name. In our case, what is the class name? Code hybris demo. So the class will get generated dot Java. Okay, so dot Java hybris demo dot Java. Okay, hybris demo dot Java. What about so field? Basically, this is nothing but your Java class name, but attribute, or you can say class member, or you can say member variable. Okay, so this would be your student name, and another would be your batch number. So these two will get generated. Okay, these two will get generated. These two are your attributes. Okay, yes, cool. Understood so far? Okay, so now, but what is the data type for this? I'm saying type string java.lang.string. So the data type is string equivalent. This is representation of Hybris, but when it's converted into Java, so it's equivalent to a string. Clear? Okay, good. Now come back here. So you are seeing the root tag, guys. Here itself you can see. Let me go to design view. So root tag is items. Okay, then you have many things, collection items. For timing, leave it. So root tag is items. Root tag is just, we are talking about item type, so let's consider only items. So items is root tag. Then you have item types, items. Then you have items, item types. Then you will have what will have item type. Then we'll have item type. Same thing you can see. Then one item type will have code, generate, auto create, deployment. Then you'll have attributes. Okay, so this is like high level. So this is a root tag, item types, and item type. Inside item type, yeah, build is success, guys. So build is success. Go ahead and refresh this extension. So, and platform also. Let me see entire thing. Let me select all project, refresh it. It's getting refreshed or what? Project, go to select, right click, okay, just see this control shift R. Yeah, so hybris demo, it's got generated. So where it's got generated, we have mentioned the path also. See, so hybris demo. Okay, hybris demo dot. So this is Jalo class. Okay, there will be one model class as well. So hybris demo. Okay, so let me 1 second. That we want to call platform file. Platform file. Yeah. F5. Refreshing. So this hybris demo model dot java. So this is what we are expecting. So here we created two attributes. Are you able to see here? Okay, so let's say, so here it will create one Java class. This is Jalo class. Jalo class. Another class will get generated, something called hybris model.java. So this is model class. This is your model class. This is your model class. Okay, so this is your model class. Okay, so there are two classes are getting generated, one with hybris. So this basically both the name whatever we are giving as a code name, but in case of model class, it's appending model after the code. It's appends model after type code. Clear? What is type code? Type code we gave as hybris demo. So but the moment we are seeing model class, it says hybris demo model dot java, and the Jalo class is not appending. So whatever we are giving Jalo name, this is what is getting generated. So for clear, now the moment we are seeing the model class, all attribute are getting generated along with constructor, public constructor, then setters and getters. See this, set batch number, say student name, and get student name and get batch number. Are you clear? Are you clear, guys? This is how Hybris works. Okay, so now start the server. So far there is no database entry, guys. If you go and search in Hybris, so in Oracle database, you cannot find the name with Hybris demo, since the table name we gave as Hybris demo table. You cannot get it. Just refresh also, but you won't get. Let me refresh. Yes, now refresh. Search for table H. So I have help historical only these three table. The name begins with H. Apart from that, I don't see anything. Okay, so okay, I'll tell you, at what point of time the database entry will get created. Okay, so it will take 6 to 7 minutes, guys. Okay, to Hybris start the server. That's how Hybris works. So meanwhile, what we understood, just to recap it. Hybris data model. Okay, Hybris data model. So we understood database, table, records. Okay, and where to define database item types, something called, we discuss item.xml, and that's why it's called declarative way, right? You are declaring here. Then Java Hybris comparison we saw, database configuration we saw. Out of the box database, there is something called HSQL. We discussed local properties where DB data details are been mentioned. Okay, we discuss about items.xml, where it will be available, the path. We discuss about type code, which is reserved by Hybris, and what is the maximum. So in between we can use it. So then we discuss about Hybris demo this is our code name, so that is equivalent Java class is getting generated, something called Jalo class. Then one model class is getting generated, and it happens model after the type code as a prefix. And these attribute class members are variables. So okay, so these two we are saying. And structure we saw, like item types. Items is a root tag, then item types, then item type. And item type will have your attributes, whatever attributes. So now, so there are two things. So we gave here item hybris demo. So hybris demo, where it's getting generated, see this guys. So hybris demo. So the package you mention here, so this is the package name I am mentioning. So same package is get created. So in our case, this Jalo class, so the hybris demo is nothing but Jalo class. Hybris demo is nothing but Jalo class. So Jalo class is getting generated where? In our case hybris demo is Jalo class, and the path is, in our case, the package whatever we have mentioned inside this is getting generated. Okay, cool. So what about the model class? Is it the same? Because model class we have not mentioned anything. So model class we have not mentioned any path, any package name. See, apart from this, is there any package? No. So how Hybris is treating and where it's getting generated, that we need to discuss. So Hybris demo model, this is your model class, where it's getting generated. Basically this is the name, and see the path, it will be inside platform, not, see here, package would be like this, package would be the same, okay, not exactly same, it will be like this. I'll tell you how it would be. Okay, so see, com hybris training core model, go to this core, this guys, this here. Okay, so it will take base package model. I have not created, this is like package is created by out of the box. So okay, this is created by out of the box. So see model, and it's going to platform, that is the most important. It's going to the platform, and where is the platform path? In my case, this is my installation directory. Based on your installation directory, it will be there, but remember guys, it will be till here, it would be like same. Inside bit there will be platform, so inside platform the model class will get generated. Okay, but in case of Jalo, if you see this Jalo class, where is that Jalo class hybris demo? This is Jalo class. So where is Jalo class is getting generated? See, inside training core itself. See the hybris demo Jalo class, as a properties. So Jalo will be getting created, Jalo class will get created inside your installation directory. Okay, but inside custom, see guys, here in case till bin is fine, okay, then immediately I am seeing the platform, and inside platform I have model class in this package. But in case of Jalo, in case of Jalo, sorry, in case of Jalo, this is the path. Okay, understood? Okay, see what is the status? Okay, still going on. Okay, so fine, we understood here. So there, okay, so in this case Jalo class, what is this guys? We have not said any extents, we have not given any super type, but Hybris out of the box, it extending from something called generated hybris demo, guys. So something called generated hybris demo. So and this guy this guy, so basically three files are getting generated. Basically three files are getting generated from one item type. Remember, guys. So this is path. Okay, one would be, I'll highlight, guys, this in a different color so that it will be easy for you. One is hybris demo. This is Jalo class is getting generated. One is your model class. Model class is getting generated, and one is something called generated hybris demo.java. So from one item.xml, one item type, from one item type, and one item type code, there are three classes are getting generated. Very important. Very important, guys. Just keep in mind, it's very important. Okay, so it's very important. I'm again repeating it. It's very much important to understand. So it's interview question as well. So they will ask, when you define or declare one item type, what are the files gets generated and what are the uses of those files, and basically, and in general, say how many files will get generated. Understood? Now there are many things to discuss in data modeling, guys, but because of time constraint I cannot discuss each and everything, because the length of the video, basically video length will increase and it's difficult to upload in YouTube. And after compressing also the size will be more huge. So but for time being, just keep in mind this. Okay, then something called, see guys, here they are extending, so that also will make a point. So this Jalo class, guys, so this Jalo class sorry, so this Jalo class, yeah, hybris demo is Jalo class, but it gets extended from this one point. So this is again interview question. Second thing, the model class is also getting generated from item model. This is second point. These are very important, guys. No one will explain in such details. So Jalo is getting extended from generated hybris demo. Model is generated from item model. Correct? So that's why this file is getting generated, because this needs to be extended for this class. Understood? Clear? Okay. So apart from that hybris demo type code we have not given as a attribute. We given type code in database level, but underscore type code is getting generated, guys, here. So apart from this attribute, we can say, apart from these two attribute, so where is our model class? Yes, so this model class will have attribute. Yeah, here we can mention. Apart from this, there would be one more called type code. Type code will get generated, or I can say only plain type code. I no need to mention type code. Okay, this is your type code, and this value would be hybris demo, same as your type code. Miss item code, not type code. Sorry, item type code. Same is equals to your type code. Then apart from that, it will generate one constructor also. In model class, it will generate Basically I can say number of attributes, okay, number of attributes. Let's say in your item type code, here you have mentioned if you have mentioned two attributes, so it will be like 2 plus 1 is nothing but your type code. I think this is defined, right? Yep. So it's still not up my server. So just remember, the model class will have number of attributes based on the item production plus 1. This equals to your total number of attribute, or can say generated, GENERAT, generated. Okay, attribute, class member, or what is called, whatever you could call attribute. Okay, fine. So now next, and one more is your public constructor. All are auto generated. Public constructor. Clear? Okay. Now, and then setters and getters. We already discussed, right? Setters, getters. Okay. So setters, getters. Now, see, in case of Jalo, logger is coming automatically. In case of Jalo, where is Jalo class base? Here. In case of Jalo, okay. In case of Jalo, there is a logger is getting automatically generated. Logger is generated, auto generated, and with the same name. Now my server is about to start. Okay, my server is about to start, and there is something called create item. So this is taking from separate class. That's why it's getting overridden. So for now, you don't have to worry. Leave it. My server is about to start. Okay. What else we can discuss? We can discuss many things in this item.xml itself, like qualifier, what is modifier, persistent. For timing, guys, persistent type equal to property. Take this value. For timing, just keep in mind persistent type equals to property. It means saving to database. That's all. Okay. Nothing much. For time being, yeah, my server has started. Let me open. Yeah. So in order to access your HSC, so I have localhost. Okay. So here I need to give, yeah.
admin lambda. So what I need to do? Okay, I need to do the system update, and this is the path to do that. Okay, we need to update the system, update the HYBRIS system by going to this path. For your case, it would be your localhost. Localhost. Go and just select first one. Go to core. For my case, this is my extension called training core. Update in both places. Okay, so let it see here, guys. You can pretty much see here. Just wait. See, it says updating system starting type system update. So these many deployments have been faced in this millisecond. So see, all are database related stuff message you can see. Getting me right? Yeah, and this is more important. See guys, this preparing DB models, preparing database model, preparing DB model, preparing target and source model. This is very much important for me. Let it go, let it go, then I'll see. Yeah, so see here. DDL means data definition, a language, data manipulation language. DDL create a script. See the guys, all this mask saying master.ddl.sql. Okay, so this path is also they have given. Let's open this path and see what is the .sql files. And see here. See these two files and see the timing, date also. Just now it gets updated. Just open and see what will be there. See guys, insert into compose type attributes, this that, and HYBRIS comment. See, so HYBRIS itself they are doing modification. Okay, similarly master SQL. See, so this is how this table gets created. See, HYBRIS we did not say anything, but because of this new type, because of this says create table name, we gave HYBRIS table name, and we gave two properties, right? Student name and batch number, and rest all are like HYBRIS out of the box, pk, type, modifier, all those things. But see this create table, so this equivalent to this HYBRIS, this means this selected HYBRIS managing SQL script. See, and this table name where we have mentioned, go and search, it's nothing but deployment table name. Clear guys? Okay, cool. That's how HYBRIS works. So this is how you have to learn HYBRIS. If you are interested, you can mail us for HYBRIS training called sessiononhybris gmail.com. So the training will be in depth, and same way the way I'm explaining, so all trainers will be like this. In front of you everything will be done, and same class notes kind of thing, like the way I'm making notes in front of you at end of the session class will get like this. So session on hybris at gmail.com. So if you need for any other topics or anything else, support any kind of, just comment on comment section, and if you feel that you are getting benefited or no, so that like and subscribe the YouTube channel so that you'll get any upcoming videos. You get notified, basically you get notified for upcoming videos. Yeah, it's finished guys. Let's go and refresh this. Let's go and refresh this. Now what would be the table name we saw? Hybris demo table. Now go search for as hybris demo table. See, open the model. Just a second, it's hanged out. Just a second guys. Yeah, so go to data. So this see these two tables. It's two attribute: student name and batch size. That's why it's appending p underscore this. These two are custom, rest all are from hybris side. So table is there now, available now. So table got created for us. So for now, for this video guys, this much was my course content. By keeping mind the video length and the size, hopefully we'll meet with another video very soon. Thanks for support. Please subscribe and share the video for any update. Thanks.